Hey, what's up everyone? This video is going to be about a particular comment that someone made, a sarcastic comment, regarding my video where I stated, "Message came across our TV. This is a warning. You have until 2:59 to prepare. What is going on?" That's the title of the video, and it received 4,454 views. So it did relatively well. It did pretty good. And many people gave very nice feedback, very good feedback, and they spoke to me about situations that were similar. And I have been noticing that there's a lot of false alarms and false warnings coming across people's devices and TVs and radio, everything. And I just wanted to point out the sarcasm of this one person's comment here. Right there, you see their name at the top of the screen. And really how absurd their comment is. I usually don't make videos about it. I usually just forget about it. I did this once, but I removed the video because that individual turned out they apologized and they were nice, and I removed that video. They changed their tune and they were nice to me. So it's all water under the bridge. It's all good, and much love to them. But this person here just stated, and so far I've received 49 likes, only 5 dislikes on this particular video. But this one person here, I just wanted to point out their sarcasm. You can read it right here. They said, "Do you yourself even know what your video was about?" Kind of a crazy question there. Stop wasting people's time. Do you see why the rest of the world thinks Americans are stupid? It's because of people like you, warning everyone about you. First of all, bad grammar there. Warning everyone about you TV flickering. Get a life. Okay, so first of all, it wasn't just the TV flickering. There was a warning that came across the screen. And it wasn't just on the TV that I was watching. Both my mama and I were watching the same program on the same channel, network, whatever you want to call it. It was on over-the-air TV, an antenna TV on both televisions, and we were watching the same. It was Me TV, and The Rifleman was on, and we were watching it together. She was watching it on one TV in the other room, and I was watching it on the TV in the living room. So, I just wanted to point out the craziness of that comment. So, and this is my response. This was my response that I gave 3 hours ago. I said, first of all, okay, I stated, first of all, it wasn't the TV flickering. Both TVs had a warning happen at the same time, saying, "Warning. You have until a certain time to prepare." Then I went online and found nothing was happening. It wasn't something simple. Both TVs got a warning system alert telling us to prepare by 2:59 p.m. So, if you want to call that flickering, by all means do so. Anyway, regardless of your sarcasm, have a nice day. That was my response to that person. I mean, it was pretty much stated right there in the title what happened. The message came across our TV, both TVs. Both TVs had a message. I mean, what are you going to think if you get a message stating that you have until 2:59 to prepare? First of all, prepare for what? What's being stated? What are you preparing for? I mean, you're going to pay attention to a message like that. If you see a message, and there's been a lot of false warnings coming across people's TVs, but just don't listen to people like that. I try to even report comments usually, but I also, especially if there's a lot of swearing or hate or very, very hateful comments. I've had a few, not many. Most of it is overwhelming. Most of it is overwhelming love, positivity, kindness, and all of that good stuff. from all of you, and I greatly appreciate it. But sometimes, every once in a while, I just have to point out the craziness of someone's comment. Anyway, that's all for this video. I'll probably say more or just talk a little bit more, but I just figured that I would point out the insanity of that comment. Yes, obviously, first of all, I know what my video was about. It was about a message coming across both of our TVs at the same time telling us to prepare for an event. You go to find out nothing is happening, so I'm wondering, it's like, what's going to happen by 2:59? That's what I wondered. We have until 2:59 to prepare for what? I mean, you're obviously going to wonder, what are they talking about? So, this message, this warning system, you go look it up and find nothing happens, nothing more said about it. They didn't even come out and say, oh, we're sorry, this was a false alarm. They didn't state that. They didn't say this is a false alarm. They didn't say that was an accident. They didn't state anything. They didn't even have a follow-up explanation. And some people didn't even know didn't even know anything about it or what it was about. So, and to this day, we still don't know what it was all about. We still didn't get an explanation. But both of us seen it on the TVs we were watching. We were watching MeTV, and the Rifleman was on until 3 p.m. And it stated, I read those words. It said, warning, you have until 2:59 to prepare. And then it had this long message at the bottom of the screen in red around it. It was red, and the writing was in white, and it came across the screen going across the bottom, and that's what it stated. And then all of a sudden, now he's stating that the rest of this world thinks Americans are stupid because of this, and yada yada, so on and so forth. They said it's because of people like me. He said it's because of people like me warning everyone about my TV flickering. That was an insane comment, first of all, because the TV wasn't flickering. It was a warning message. Now, if the TV'd been flickering, that happens all the time. That's nothing unusual. Things happen. I had to put a surge protector up on my TV because it flickered. Because our electricity, and we have surges. The electric company continuously sends out surges, which it caused our equipment to surge all the time. They called them brownouts and things like that. And we had to have several surge protectors. These little brick things, these little boxes, a Cyber Power and a, I forgot what the other brand is. The other one is more of the modern brand. I'll have to look up what it is, like PC something. It's like PC, I think. PCU, it's PC something, I think. But anyway, we have to protect the screen. So it obviously wasn't just the TV flickering. There was a message that came across the bottom of the screen on both of our televisions stating that we had till 2:59 to prepare. I know I've kind of gone on for a long time. And then he goes on to tell me that I'm warning everyone about my TV flickering. No, that's not the case. It wasn't the TV flickering. It was a message that came across both of our televisions at the same time. Maybe it was an ME in and of itself, since no one else reported it or talked about it. Maybe it was an ME situation. Who knows? Maybe some sort of shift occurred. Someone in the comments section pointed out to me that maybe in sort of like one of those alternate situations where it could have taken place here, but it didn't. It takes place somewhere else or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, but I know that it did come across our TVs. Whether it was one of those shift things, I don't know. But as you can see, his message up there at the top, and then my response, an hour later to him, 5 hours or so ago. So anyway, much love and peace to all of you, and thank you for all of your kindness and all of the love. I just wanted to point out this individual's craziness and the sarcasm that they had to state. So much love and peace. Bye.